So is it clear to you, my voice, guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So in the last class, what we discussed is like XML publisher, correct? Only data template method we discussed.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So the class number was 10. Okay. If you open this, these are all the steps we performed in the last class. Now, in continuation to that, we'll note down everything in this only so that the revision would be better. Now, class number 11, we also XML publishing. Part 2. Okay. What we can do here, we'll prepare a small query. Heading we'll see first is running totals. Running totals. This is the concept here. So small topics, many will be there. We'll cover today. I hope everyone knows this. These two tables, AP suppliers, then AP invoices all. Vendor number is stored into segment 1, invoice number, um, amount paid, invoice number, invoice type of code, amount. Let's take for a particular vendors. That's about the query, guys. So overall 17,000 records I took. So how I developed this query is the question for you now. I know that. So what we can do, go to application. Yeah, this query belongs to account payable module. You can go to payables responsibility. Go to payables, invoices, entry invoices. Just press F11, control F11, because I don't know any record here. That is called as a high level query. It may take time, 30 seconds or 1 minute. But if you don't know anything, this is the best idea to retrieve the data. Simply press F11 followed by control F11. Like this. See, the data came. Now, if you go to record history, you'll be able to see this table name. Actually, it is a view, it's not a table. So you can press F4 here to describe it. Go to script. Here is the place you can see the tables. Here, AP invoices all is the one table. Then for PO vendors, if you go inside, you can see a AP suppliers table. For backward compatibility, PO vendor still exists, but actual table behind this is, you can see the table AP suppliers. Okay. So one is AP invoices all, other one is AP suppliers. So I hope you are clear with this query development, guys. Can you give a confirmation? Are you okay with this? This query, how I developed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, before running total, okay, what we can do, another point we'll discuss before running total. Another point is what it is okay. Okay, let's do one thing. Same data template only we'll discuss if you are okay. Okay. It will be revision for you also. Correct. So query development is done already. Then what next? Data template. .xml file. Correct. So it has some sections here. Data template name, properties, parameter, query, structure, everything. Correct. So go to this particular table. Just notepad. So where should I keep a query, guys? I need to keep into one section. C data stands
Okay.
for character data. So keep here. So once you keep a query, then after that, this column names, vendor name is fine. And then one more is segment one. Another one is amount paid. Then it's not a varchar2, it's a number. See, it's very easy, right, to develop a data template. Then one more is invoice amount. Okay. Make another copy for type lookup code. That is now in the where condition, instead of hard coding like this, okay, instead of hard coding like this, or you can remove a parameter. That's not a big deal, correct? So there is a parameter section, right? Parameter I'm not keeping, removing, because I restricted here, restricted to particular suppliers. So go to file, save as, yeah, EP invoice details it is. I'm changing a file name. The second step is over, guys. Okay. Query development is over, followed by data template is over. And third is what it is? Data definition. So data definition, where I need to go to one responsibility, that is XML publisher responsibility. Gateway is different, guys. That's to get the data. Data definition. Create data definition code. Use the same file. Copy paste only prefer, because there will be a capital letter issues will come over here whenever you attach to concurrent program. Apply. Upload this data template, whatever you created just before. Where I kept, sorry, 1 or 2. Okay.
No.
This is the file. Apply. Okay. Then what next, guys? You need to copy the code of this particular data template. Code is what it is, this one. Okay. Keep it over here. Then create a concurrent program. So mention the code under a concurrent program short name, correct? So you tell me where should I go, guys?
System administrator.
Correct. System administrator. What next?
Concurrency.
Concurrent
Program.
program
Defines.
define. So who is answering?
Teachers.
Ishwar. Okay. So short name, you attach it. That's what I said. And application name is payables module. Executable name I mentioned here somewhere. Executable name. If not mentioned, I'll mention right now. Attach executable. That's a standard one. If you develop 100 reports, also doesn't matter.
Your DTEXE.
Yes. Okay. XDODTEXE. Then format type is XML. I'm not including any parameters here. So IT mentor, it is simply ITM means. If I'm working for Dell, then there could be another name. Based on the client, it is. Take this. Okay, what next, guys? Attached to the request group. The request group navigation. Can someone tell me?
Security.
Other than Iswar, can someone reply? Females not at all replying. I don't know why.
Security, sir. Security.
Who is answering?
Tulasi, sir.
Security. After that,
Responsibility.
okay.
Request.
Sir.
Request.
Okay. So to which request?
All reports.
Yes, please turn mute. I'm getting a lot of noise.
Payable.
Attach the program over here. Okay. Now what next, guys? Switch responsibility to, in this case, it is not a purchasing, it is a
Payable.
payables. Go to payables.
Request.
Your program name. Once it is done, you have to save this particular file as an XML file.
Output.
It will be good, right? Revision is good, right? You are
Yeah.
getting a confidence now.
Yes.
So other than Iswar, Tulasi, any other people? Can you give reply? Interaction is required, guys. This is the way we can generate the file. Guys, what is the next step, guys? Can you tell me? Tulasi and Ishwar. Not no need to give reply because you are following nicely. I'm okay with that. How about others, guys? Save as.
Output file.
Make sure here there should be a different identifier. Otherwise, you may override that. Then create an RTF. So how to create a RTF, guys?
Windows.
I
Word.
don't know why others are not replying. So should I ask specifically? Janaki, can you give a reply? What is the next step? Geeta. Shravya. Unmute and give me answer. Amarnath. Darshini, are you there? Arif?
Yes, sir.
What is the next step, Arif?
Now go to Word file.
Yes. So if I ask something like what is the next step, you give immediately, Arif or whoever it is, okay? So that I'll feel that you people are online with me, okay?
Okay.
Just answer and go to mute. I'm okay. How about you, Shravya? Naresh? Logeshwaran? Okay. Tell me, Arif, what is the next step? Go to
Word file.
Word file. Perfect. Then next,
Im
new
file.
No, new.
and blank document. After that,
Add-ins and import XML data.
next,
It's
all fields, correct?
Yes.
Then preview PDF. So once you preview this particular output, the next is here, what we can do, we'll upload RTF and switch it to payables responsibility and submit it. Okay. Now these two steps we'll do later. Anyway, as you are aware, but we'll talk about third step here is uh, running totals. Okay, second only, not a third step. Running totals. So running totals, what it means is here is like you take a subtotal here for this particular invoice amount and amount paid, subtotal will take it. Insert field Here is a place, invoice amount, summation, insert. Take this here. Amount paid. Here also summation, insert. Now preview. See the output now. After that, we may need to include some syntax. Control end. Here is the place. This amount, it's summation of all the invoices. But right now it is saying is a NAN. NAN stands for not a number. It is abbreviated as not a number. Somewhere it is having a null value. That's why it is not allowing to calculate. So here is the place, there is a null value. Amount paid is null value. This null value is causing an issue. So to avoid it, what you can do? So you can use, there is a NVL. In the query parts itself, you can use a NVL here in the data template. Go to data template. In the query, here is a place, NVL of your invoice amount paid, comma 0. Just whenever there is a amount paid is null value, we have to replace as a 0, and alias name is same, so I'm not changing anything. So once you save it, we have to upload into data template here again. File, we have to overwrite it because I made a change, right? This one. This is output, but this is the input file. Apply. Now rerun a program. Go to submit a new request. Copy. Submit. No. XML publisher is very interesting, guys. We'll get a lot of interest. View output. Okay. Once after generating, once you see a done symbol, then only we have to save that particular file. Then go to file, save as. So I'm just overriding this file. Now reload it again. Data, load XML data. Then preview PDF. Now you will not face that issue. control end. See, earlier in the earlier file, what we did, we have seen NaN, right? That is overcome here. The problem got rectified. So if you get a NaN, what you have to do? We need to use a NVL function. Now come to the point here. This is the point, running totals. So running totals, what we'll do is, we'll take this entire amount into one variable and this amount into another variable, and their summation we'll take into one more variable.